Hello everyone, we are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome to the Town of Light, a game about a young woman who has been cruelly ripped from her home and tossed into a 1940s insane asylum. Yes. The game comes out on February 26th, I believe, but the developers were kind enough to give me an early copy to look at for you guys, so let us jump right in, shall we? Also, I figured I'd play with my controller since I feel like using my controller today. Town of Light is based on real facts and places as well as long documentation concerning mental illness and the life of patients in lunatic asylums from the beginning of the 20th century until their closure. It contains stories which may be disturbing, and we advise its use exclusively by a public of adults. So in other words, kids, clear the room. The characters' names are imaginary, and any reference to people who may have really existed is entirely casual. This game uses an artistic interpretation of a former Italian psychiatric institution for dramatic purposes. Please note that mental health services have radically improved. If you think you may have any psychic problems, please refer to a specialist. Volterra, 1942.
What's happened? What kind of place is this? Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. I might be dead. I can't get up. What's going on here? What's happening to me? There's no one here. Yet, these noises.
Not very
God,
friendly noises.
my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
She's been drugged up, hasn't she? It's just not right. Not right at all. Reality fades away and my skin is gone. Every breath of wind is excruciatingly painful. Well, that's a disturbing thought in any stretch of the imagination. Sane or insane, to be flayed alive. Ugh. Not pleasant. Alright, so here we are. Ah yes, I think I'm gonna like playing with the controller a bit more for this. I did test out briefly how the game played with my mouse, and the mouse controls are just a little bit tanky for my liking, so yeah, having the analog stick is much more comfortable for me. Alright, so we are wandering around out here. It's clearly not 1940 anymore. That was locked up for some reason. Alright, we've got a flashlight, which immediately tells me that scary things are probably going to happen. I don't like that. Scary things in the dark, no less. Ooh, what's this? Zoom. And Game Connection Development Awards. Excellence in Storytelling. Oh, that's cool. I'm assuming that's an actual award the developers got for this game. Pretty cool stuff. Anything cool about this particular radio? Nope. It is, in fact, just a radio. Who would leave a radio in this place? Open up there, you. Oh my, who sticks an award in a dirty refrigerator? Never award there. Tisk tisk. Should take more pride in your awards. Alright, so that's clearly just a little Easter eggy type thing you can do off to the side. There doesn't appear to be any sprint button, as far as I can tell. That's alright. I mean, you can kind of tell right from the get-go this is one of those games where the story is first and foremost, so the pace is very deliberately set. Also, that's some pretty nice music. kind of sad, isn't it? Very reminiscing type music. Of fonder times, perhaps. Actually, since we're walking towards an old mental asylum, I'm pretty sure it is not fonder times we are reminiscing. Terra, Campo Santo, Maragliano. Hopefully I pronounced those at least halfway correct. Alright, let's take a bit of a stroll around the grounds before we get in here. Get the lay of the land. Plus, I don't want that music to stop. It's much more comforting than the thought of walking into an abandoned mental asylum, where the ghosts of the past surely linger.
This place. Time. Memory.
This keeps on slipping into the future. Anyway, let's see here. Anything of interest down here? There appears to be a door over here, so let's... Oh no! Music, come back! That's unfortunate. The music's gone. Oh my. What do we have going on here? Oh, light switch. Ah. Master switch is near the calm women's ward. Anything in here for us right now? Doesn't appear so, though someone's possibly been squatting in here. I wouldn't want to sleep in, like, right outside in the shadow of a old mental asylum. Like, God knows what kind of horrors were going on in there. Seriously, I'm not an expert on the subject, but I do know that mental health... I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge that mental health care for the longest time was just absolute garbage. If you had something wrong with your head, people just didn't give a damn. Oh, what's this say? Yori Yab. Let's try to remember that just in case it turns out to be important later. Ah, back home in the asylum. Didn't think we'd ever come back to this horrible place. Let's see. Non spuda in terra e non bestemia. No idea what that says. Oh, a map. You are here. Right here. Alright, so... Visitor toilets, common women's ward is not on this floor. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's a happy face. Anyway, but I mean, like... like, some of the stuff that was done in the name of medicine for the mentally infirm back in the olden days, it would be rather deplorable, inhumane you might even say, by modern times. Let's see, unselected mayor appointed by the fascist party. Ah yes, back in that time, fascism ruled Europe. Please advise any relatives of the death of inviting them to meet funeral expenses otherwise. We shall send the body to Pisa for medical research. Cost 100 lyre. Director S. Oh my. Well, that must have made things even worse. I mean, not only are we in Italy, in an old school asylum, but it's a fascist old school asylum, where they very definitely didn't give a shit about you. Document admitting, readmitting a patient. Well, I assume, like, at least the people who were on the front lines, at least some of them must have cared. Because why would you take a job otherwise? Well, I guess because you needed the money. But, yeah. Death certificate for a patient. Anything on the back? Didn't actually check. Is there anything cool back there? Nope. Let's see. Alrighty then. Nothing else over there. Thing in these cupboards. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I mean, like, the history of mental health and the treatment of mental health.
The only thing I remember clearly is Charlotte, my doll.
Ooh, that's some, interesting graffiti. And yes, we'll have to go find this Charlotte.
No, she's freezing. She's alone. Let's look for her.
Alright, that leads outside. This leads to a bathroom, which would be a terrible place to leave a doll. But anyway, yeah. So the whole thing about mental health and whatnot. I mean, as you probably know, I mean, if you've ever played the original Assassin's Creed and saw those just crazy people wandering around, that's literally what people used to do if they're crazy. People just dumped them on the street. Then eventually the government stepped in and said, hey, we need a place to put all these crazy people so they're not bothering people on the street. And just grabbing them and being scary. Ah, here's the power... Oh, I guess this was the common woman's warden. Oh my god, that is a beautiful face. Don't look at it. No, I'm looking at it. Let's close it so I don't have to. Just staring at me. Great bulging eyes. In judgment or accusation, perhaps. Of course, I'm assuming we're playing as a former patient here, but then again, if we're a former patient... Ooh, I can actually call the elevator. I don't know if I want to get in that elevator, though. It's very old and stuff. Ooh, more... I really hope these paintings were not here back when the asylum was still in full operating order. Because that would be kind of scary. Let's see. What is this room? Radiology room. Oakley dokley. Let's see. This appeared to... Well, this is a female asylum, so I'm assuming, based on what I'm looking, that is a spine. That is the hip bones, which means this lovely little thing in the middle is probably... Oh, it's either organs or maybe the shape of a baby. No, it's got to be organs. They're all curling around in there. Interesting. And a little scary. Transfer document, huh? Interesting, interesting. Oh my. Anything interesting in the cupboard? There is not. I can fiddle with the dials, though. But I don't know for what purpose. Oh, that's lovely. Just peeling back the side of a guy's head in order to take a little peek inside. Yep. That's medical science. Oh, cutting up a person's body.
Let's search the wards on the first floor. There's a plan on the wall which shows where the various wards are located.
Also, for all of the, I guess, non-European viewers, first floor means this floor, what us in North America would call the second floor. The ground floor, then the first floor, and yeah, that's European style, my friends. Let's see here. Police document committing someone to a lunatic asylum. Man, papers are just left all over the place. No wonder this place got shut down. Charlotte! There you are!
Mummy took good care of Charlotte. She tucked her in, hugged her, gave her cuddles and kisses. She was very affectionate and loving. Nothing bad happened to Charlotte, and I was amazed. I did not understand. At first, I was quite afraid. I feared that she wanted to hurt me. I was constantly expecting the moment when Mum would abandon her. Because I did not deserve to live. I did not deserve to be loved.
Well, that's a terrible attitude to have.
It's cold. It's dark. Now she's cold. She'll get
That's a creepy
ill.
looking picture.
We can take care of her. It's not forbidden. Charlotte is a good girl.
Alright, we're on to chapter 2. Alright, so we need to take Charlotte somewhere warm, do we? Let's have a look. No. We could go outside. Outside would be nice. Excuse me. Also, that mother's face.
It's warm in the sun, that's true. It'll turn cold in the evening. That's not good for Charlotte.
Alright, that's fair enough. So we're going back inside, is what you're saying. The dank, dirty old asylum. Piano Superiore is what I think that says. Ooh, a little wheelchair. What's this have to say?
He doesn't want to. No, in the town of light, he doesn't want to.
Doesn't want to, huh? Oh,
This is a
hello there.
comfortable place for Charlotte. But it's
Okay.
cold. No, no. It's cold. Don't shiver, Charlotte. The cold will go away.
Okay. Alright. Ah, that must be what the elevator is for, which means the warm place is upstairs. Oh, there we go. Alrighty then. So... Oh, yes. What I meant to do was open the door. There we go, that makes a lot more sense. Also, again, very nice music in this game. Some would say I'm easily impressed, but I don't know. I find simple music is often the best for conveying any particular mood or emotion. Especially in games and or movies. Simpler the better, I say. Alright, Charlotte, let us find... I can get through the door, that is. Oh yeah, we're moving backwards, so... That mind's like driving a car. Let's see, we haven't been down here yet. Well, so far, nothing too scary. Just been a little trip down memory lane. Oh, music. A clear cue.
The cold goes away, you see? The light. Warmth. We can do it. The cold goes away. It's not forbidden. Now we can go to that ward where everything started.
I see. Oop.
It all began in the observation ward on the ground floor.
Well, that's not disturbing at all. That's not disturbing at all. Mm-hmm. Glandula salivary. Salivary gland. Of course, of course. Amputatione a desarticulation metacarpal. So something about dissecting the metacarpal muscle tendon. Well, that's definitely not a... These operations are definitely not a gross abuse of human rights at all. What are you, weaving like a collar into the guy's neck? What are you, some kind of monster? Again, I mean... Oh, and if you think this stuff didn't happen in non-fascist countries, think again. I mean, I suppose stuff like this was probably stopped sooner in non-fascist countries, but... I mean... The mentally ill and or disturbed have always been treated with a certain... Well, that seems very dark and disturbing and scary. Yeah, those who have been, yes, in need of the most mental care also tend to have historically been treated with the least. This is locked right now, which means we probably have to go towards that light over there. But for now, I think we'll call this episode here. I'm definitely probably going to do a full playthrough of this, though I can only go up to a certain point until the game actually comes out, which I believe was up to the start of Chapter 8, so we can actually get a fair way into the game, but just to be safe, I'm going to cut things here, just in case I get carried away with myself. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of this game down in the comments below, and I will see all you in the next episode.